Oh, hi, first grade. It's me, Miss Wilhelm. I hope you're ready to do some science, one of my favorite subjects. The things that you are going to need for today is a positive attitude, your listening ears, don't worry, I have mine, your science book, looks like this, you're going to need that, and then a pencil. I'm using a marker so you can see it, but you'll need a pencil. And then you'll need either a yellow or a pink marker or crayon for some highlighting. Go ahead and grab all of those things, pause the video if you need to, no big deal, and then come back and let's get ready to do some learning, okay? So for today's science lesson, in your science book, you are going to need to turn to page 16. A 16 is a 1 and a 6. It looks just like this. 1, 6. If you need to, you can ask for help. Hopefully you're finding the pages by yourself most of the time. Go ahead and pause if you need to. All right, again, page 16. You'll know you're on the right page when you see this title. It says Lesson 1, How Do We Use Energy? And go ahead and just take your pencil and underline that word energy. Energy is kind of what we're going to be talking about today, and that's a big word. So go ahead at home, say the word energy 3 times. Ready? Energy, energy, energy. Energy is super important. We're going to be learning about it today. So at the very beginning, after we see the title of lesson 1, How Do We Use Energy, we see a photograph, and the photograph has a caption or kind of like a question or a thing to do. It says, tell what things in the picture use energy. So what's using up energy? Now we haven't learned about energy quite yet, but I'm going to tell you what Miss Wilhelm notices in the picture of things that use energy. I know for sure that this taxi cab, this car, is using energy. I also know that all of these people, when they're walking on the street, are using up some energy. And you can take your pencil and go ahead and circle those 2 things with me. Also, if you look really closely, you can see it here, here, and a little bit here. All of these lights are using energy, just like the lights in your home. So the goal of today is I will know how energy is used. So if at the end of this video you can answer that question, then you are good to go. Also, words to know. So two really important words that you're going to learn is obviously one is energy, but the other one is electricity. And you're like, oh, Ms. Wilhelm, I already kind of know what electricity is. Well, that's good. That's important. But keep those words in mind because you're going to really need to know what they mean by the end of this. Now, let's look at the left-hand side of your book. And it says that we're going to read it together. And it's, did you know? So go ahead and come over here and let's read this together. Ready? We can use the wind, what? To make electricity. Look at the picture. The machines are wind turbines. Well, that's a big word. A wind turbine is like a giant pinwheel. The wind turns the turbine's blades. The turning blades move parts inside the turbine. These parts make electricity. Well, here's what I noticed right away. I see some of our important words. I see electricity. I'm going to underline with my pencil. I see electricity again. I'm going to underline that with my pencil. And then I'm going to look at the picture like it told me to. So this is a wind turbine, and these things are the blades. The wind, the gusts of wind, push these blades and they travel in a circle. And as that turns, this machine makes energy and electricity. So let's look at our question. It said, could these turbines make electricity if the wind was not blowing? So think about it. There are some days that are super windy and then some days that are not windy at all. If there was no wind, what would happen? There was no wind pushing these, what would happen? Hopefully you're thinking to yourself, well, if there's no wind, these would not be moving. If these were not moving, then there would be no electricity made. So you're going to grab your pencil. Now, Miss Wilhelm is using her marker, but you're using a pencil. Could the turbines make electricity if the wind was not blowing? Why? So first I need to think to myself, yes or no. If the wind was moving, would they still make electricity? No. So no. Oh, and make sure you have a capital N. That part's important. No. Could the turbines make electricity if the wind was blowing? Why? No. And these things are called blades. And I can find that word right here if I need it. Won't, and that's a contraction, so I need that little apostrophe, turn. Because remember, we need these blades to turn if we want to make electricity. Now make sure you have a capital N, the blades won't turn, and a period. I even put a comma there. Feel free to add that. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to. Again, you're using a pencil to write, no, the blades won't turn. And we know if these blades are not turning, then no electricity will be made. If you need to pause, go ahead. If not, we're going to keep on moving. I'm going to put this behind, just like so. And then we'll get started. Okay, on to page 17. We're going to look at our first heading. This heading tells us what the rest of the page is going to, or what the rest of the writing under that is going to be about. So it says energy. So we know that this entire section is going to be about energy. Good. So let's read it together. Energy. Click. You turn on the lamp. Electricity makes the lamp glow. The lamp will not glow without electricity. What? You probably knew that. If that lamp wasn't plugged in and getting electricity, it most certainly would not turn on. Electricity is a kind of energy. Let's take our highlighter and go ahead and highlight that. Electricity is a kind of energy. Energy can cause change or do work. Let's highlight that too. Energy can cause change or do work. Take a look at this picture. You'll see the caption right here gives information about the picture. It says, the lamp glows. It lets you see things near it. And we know that we need light to see, right? So let's look at the cause and effect question now. Right, what happens if you turn off electricity to the lamp? So this is the cause and this is the effect. So if this happens, then what is the effect? What happens after? So the lamp has no electricity. So if this lamp had no electricity, what would happen? Go ahead and shout it out. The lamp has no electricity, so the lamp would not glow. You are exactly right. If you take your highlighter and find this sentence right here, it says, the lamp will not glow without electricity. I'm going to use those exact words, will not glow. The, capital T, lamp will, and make sure you're using your very nice handwriting, not glow. Oh, look at how pretty my letters look, period. It's important to practice nice handwriting at all times, especially during science. You're making important notes. So again, we have the lamp will not glow. The lamp will not glow is almost an exact copy of that sentence. And I know that's what's going to happen if it doesn't have electricity. Go ahead and write that. Pause if you need. When you're ready, we're going to turn the page to page 18, just like so. Page 18. And get, oops, there you go. And get ready to read. This heading says cars and energy. Well, you all know about cars. More than likely, you've been in one. Cars use energy. What? Most cars get energy from fuel. Ms. Wilhelm, what is fuel? Take a look at this picture. You might be able to figure that out. Some fuel is burned to make heat or power. Cars use gasoline for fuel. You know gas, like you get gas from the gas station? A car's engine burns the gasoline. The car has energy to move. So tell, what gives the car in the picture the energy to move? So how is this car able to move? What does it use in order to make energy? What? A little bit louder. That's right. It uses gas. I might even write that in right here. Just to remember, it uses gas. And it says cars get gasoline from gas pumps. So you've probably seen this at the gas station. They use one of these nozzles. They put it in the gas tank of your car and it fills it up. All right. When we're done here, let's go ahead and move on to page 19, which is the next one. Oh, look at that beautiful picture. The heading on this page is called Using Energy. Moving water has energy. Moving water turns the water wheel in the picture. So, whoa, let's take a minute and look at this. This water is flowing down. It gets caught in these little sections and it makes the wheel turn, which makes energy. Kind of similar to the wind turbine that we saw, but this one has water. Batteries store energy. You know, like the batteries inside all of your toys. Batteries change the stored energy to electricity. So the batteries in your toys are giving your toys electricity and letting them turn on and run. The toy car uses electricity to move. Wind the key. The robot stores energy as you wind. Let go of the key and the robot moves. The stored energy changes to moving energy. So if you look, they're talking about this robot right here. This is the key. A lot of times with toys, especially older ones, if you turn this key and you wound it up, it made energy. And then the second you let go of the key stays in there and the toy starts moving. So we need to write for each question. So it says, write where each object gets energy. Well, this is where I'm going to use my highlighter. If you look at this image or this photograph, where is the car getting energy from? What are those? What are those? Do we know? Oh, from batteries, because the batteries, go ahead and circle this and highlight the word batteries, are where the car gets its energy. So I'm going to say, for this one, I'm going to take my pencil. I'm using a marker, you're using a pencil. I'm going to say, from batteries. And oh my goodness, I don't even know how to spell batteries. I have to do what good students do and look back at the text for correct spelling. So I'm going to copy it from here. B-A-T-T-E-R-I-E-S, from batteries. Oh, but where does the robot get the energy from? Go ahead, yell it out. Oh, from winding the key. Go ahead and circle the key right there. That's important. It's not a key like a key to your house, right? It's a little bit different. So I'm going to write from, with my pencil, winding. Ooh, this is going to be a long one. I got to add ing. Winding the key. And here's the word key. And then don't forget a period. So to kind of go back and review, we know that moving water has energy. We know that batteries store energy. And we know that winding a key can make energy. We have stored energy that can change to moving energy. So this is stored energy, but it changes to moving energy when the car moves. When you're ready, go ahead and turn the page. If you need to push pause, go ahead and push pause and keep on writing. Whatever you need. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not even going to turn the page. We're already done. Wow, that was fast. Again, if you need to pause, go ahead, but we're actually all done. Silly Miss Wilhelm thought we had one more page. Don't worry, we don't. We're all done learning about energy and electricity. I hope you learned lots. Thank you so much for joining me and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everyone.